What's up, guys? Dumbo here. So basically, today we are going to cover the basic idea or the information on Winter Wars event in Wolf Game. So Winter Wars is an event where two alliances is going to compete with each other for the points. Whoever gets the most points, which is 50,000 or sometimes it could be 75,000, will be the winning alliance. So 30 players from each alliance will be competing with each other, and that's about it basically. So if you go inside now, in Winter Wars, there's a registration period which is 24 hours. So there you see when you go inside players, you can see who are the players that are going to participate. And if you are a titled official or the alliance leader, what you can do is you can select who will be the participant in this event. So once you can check, uncheck, and then you can save it. Once it is done, you can see the participants. So basically, for one alliance, you can have 30 starters and 10 substitutes. So altogether, it will be 40, but only 30 people will be fighting. So the reason we have substitute is, let's suppose that starters, which are like coming to total into 30, if anyone of those starters are not going to be present during the Winter Wars, so basically substitutes can join instead. That is, you have to wait for 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, there's only like let's say 25 starters, then five from substitutes can join. But the bad thing about this is now when you are matched with another alliance, total power of the starters and substitutes will be, or participants and substitutes will be considered. So let's say you have, so basically that's about 40 people's power that you are competing, you are matching with another alliance. So it's rather better to have only 30 participants rather than having another 10 substitutes, which will make you matched with an alliance which is having too much power. So it's always important to make sure that you, personally, I would prefer not having any substitutes. So that's about it, and then we will move into the match time. So there are two possible match times. It could be 0002 or the 1802. So those are the two possible match points. You can start times, preferred start times. What you can do is, if you are a titled official, you can select. So you can either select both. So based on that, your selection criteria and the alliances who have selected the same match time, you will be matched. Right. So that's about match time. So when you go into this guide, you'll see four tabs there. First one is the rules. So basically, it's about one-on-one. The date is stated here. Registration, participation, registration criteria. That is, you have to be in the top 20 alliance in your server to be participated for this. And again, participant criteria is you'll need to have level 10 Wolf Throne to participate in this. So like I said, 30 starters and 10 substitutes, and match time is the match time that we stated there. Okay, so matching opponents will be the same time slot people, but based on the power that you have, what you have on that your people that you have selected as the participants, and plus substitutes. Oh, rules of winning. It says 50,000. Whoever gets to 50,000 points will be the winner. And if nobody got to 50,000 in time, whoever has the highest points will be the winner. So even though it says 50,000, most of the cases I have witnessed it as 75,000. So probably it will be different from game to game. And then battle strategy is the formulation. You have to sync all your troops, so it will be synced automatically, or you can just sync manually also at the time. So battlefield skills, like there are so many skills which I will explain soon. So as the titled official, you can select six battlefield skills to be used in the battlefield, which you have different benefits. Okay, entering in the battlefield. So like I said, you have to wait 5 minutes. Everyone, if within 5 minutes, only 25 participants, starters are there. 5 from substitutes can also join into the battle. So the first 2 minutes, after let's say 1800 is the selected time, so from 1800 to 1802 you have 2 minutes. During that time you can place marks throughout the map, and you can discuss and make strategies likewise. So this match is the duration is 1 hour. After 1 hour it will be finished, or if it is somebody reaches 75,000 or 50,000, still it will be finished. Okay, so these are the rules. We'll come to the battlefield gameplay rules. It is very important, very very important. So this is the area that you have to pay attention to. So like I said, now this Winter Wars is an advanced or the bigger version of Lofty Hills. In Lofty Hills you have only 5 players competing with another 5 players, right, for the points. Similarly here also, the only difference is this is a bigger map and there are 30 players competing with 30 players. So similar to the Lofty Hills, you have here Ice Wolf's statue situated at the middle of the map. You can see this one. So there an orb will be spawned, and you have to take that ice orb to your territory. So it will give massive number of points. So also now let's say first one you get let's say 1,000, second one you'll get 1,500. Likewise, you'll get more points as it gradually the game progresses. So that's about it. The second one is a frost statue. This is very 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 important one because there are only 4 frost statues, and the importance is now when you capture a frost statue, what you can do is your alliance players can teleport into that territory. So it's important. Let's say you can see here blue marker. Blue marker is where the blue team is starting at, and the red marker is where the red team is starting at. So it will take a long time to reach these points. And if your pack is killed, you have to send it back. So these 4 places are actually teleport places. So for statues, you can teleport to that place, and when it is teleported, it's easy to send reinforcements to these places, so to capture them. So if you are killed, your pack will not reach this red or blue circle, but it will be where you have teleported your base at. So it is very very important that you capture these places, these 4 statues, as soon as possible. So if you are really fast, let's say you are playing red team and you are really really fast and you have coyotes, so what you can do is you can try to capture one from the blue end. So, and if you are strong, because you will be bombarded with attacks if you do that. So you make sure that you run with your friends, stay there. If you are strong, you kill the people who are going to approach you, you intimidate them, and then it will set the tone to the later part of the battle. So anyway, that's about something else. So basically what you can do is you need to capture these as soon as possible, so your alliance mates can teleport in soon and have a good battlefront there. Okay, so that's about it. And then you have Frost Ruins. These are garbage. Don't bother about those. You will only get few points by capturing them. That will be your least priority. Okay, the next one is the Frost Fortress. These are the ones that will give highest points other than the orb at the middle. So it's very important you capture these and secure them, so it will gradually giving you points. Okay, every minute you will get some number of points. It will give you a lot of points, so you have to make sure you capture from out of 4 at least 2, right? Okay, so next one is the Ice Bear Altar. That is, if you capture it, your attack will be greatly increased. So I suggest that when some people are running for the frost statues, some people can capture the Ice Bear Altar to make sure that you have high attack. So if those frontline guys are fighting with the opponents, enemies, so if this is captured, so the attack will be greatly increased. Where if it is not captured and the enemy team have already captured it, your frontline troops or packs will be at a great disadvantage. Okay, so there are 2 of these, so if you can capture both, then pretty good. Okay, so this next one is the Ice Turtle Altar. This is same as the attack one. This is about all defense. Okay, so the next one, Snow Deer Herd. These are garbage. Don't bother those. So it's just giving you some some balance points and personal points, and then take the meat back to game. Those are stupid things. Don't bother about those. So Frost Giant, these two, it does give you a good buff. So if you kill 4 of them, once you kill them, it will respawn in like a few minutes. So if you kill again, likewise. So if it is killed 4 times, so you'll have a greatly increased buff. So it's important also to have them. So that's about it. So you capture these things, and the more points that you have captured, you will be gaining a lot of points, which will be accumulated in your total score. So if you have scored more than your opponent, you win. That's about it. Okay, other rules. Basically data sync buffs and all. So it says all buffs effects of the participants, including alliance buffs, alliance knowledge buffs, alliance buffs, tree of knowledge buffs, and battle buffs obtained from using items will take effect on the battle. However, that expansion, that is troop expansion, 25%, 50% will not work here. Okay, apart from that, others will work. The increase of all the participant tracks heroes automatically synced when entering the, so auto syncing will take place. So basically, if you register now, later on when you enter the battlefield, the new it will be resynced. So Peace Shield will be applied to the people who are participating in that. So nobody can, when you are doing the Winter Wars 1 hour, nobody will come and destroy your base or whatever, right? So actions of the heal wolves capture the. So basically, healing will not consume any resources. So you can heal whatever you want, how much you want this the injured wolves, but you can still use speed ups and gems. So it will consume speed ups if you use the speed ups. Okay. So capture on territories on the battlefield, which is a temporary cave. So basically, you can, if you teleport to the first achieve, if it is destroyed, you will be automatically teleported back to the your starting base. So disband or liberalize once it is started. So officials cannot disband the alliance after the registration and during the opening of the battlefield. So participants, starters, and substitutes cannot actively or passively leave the alliance. Actively leaving means by their own. Passively is being kicked. Okay, that's not possible. So those are the rules. So this is very important one. Rewards. So you can see being alliance, everyone will be getting 500 gems, 2 advanced teleports, and these things, 20 legendary berries, and the people who have lost will be getting almost half of it, except the gems, other things, all half of it. Okay, so registration rewards, whenever you register after registration, this you will be getting. Personal rewards is a very, very important one. This is why you should be playing this one. So a person who's scoring more than 10,000 will be getting 2,000 gems and then 60 hours of speed ups, which is very important. And this one, 10 legendary shards and then 200 livestock. And of course, this one, which is important to have medium and basic amber. So medium amber is hard to come by, so it's very important. You have to do elephant rallies and overbuy packs, right? Okay, so you have to make sure you gain enough personal points as well. So guys, my personal advice: the easiest and the fastest way to gain points is by killing. So forget about farming and all. It's important. Farming is important. You capture these points and do it. And for the personal benefit, you go and you destroy others, right? You fight, you kill, and then you'll get massive amount of points. That's about it. Okay, so the people who are the losing alliance, they will still get a lot of actually half of the points for which the alliance who won are getting. So this is 10,000 plus. You'll get half of that, half of this. So yeah, that's about it. So we'll move into the skill introduction. So skill rules only, like I said, only the alliance leader and the officials can set the select the rules, and then every alliance can have six skills only. So you have to choose wisely, properly. Okay. So it will cost energy to release skills. Each skill has a countdown, and then now energy is like it's filling in the bar. So when the bar is filled, you can use that the filled bar, the energy there to release the skills. So also having a cooldown as well. So the stronger the skill, more energy it will cost. Also higher the cooldown will be. Both sides will automatically obtain energy as the match goes on, obviously. So only Alliance leader and officials can release the skills. Using skills right time can take unexpected this is obvious effects. So it's very important the use of the skills. For an example, let's look at the skills that we have. So wild pace increases march speed of all allied packs by 50% for 30 seconds. You have a CD which is countdown, cool down for 720 seconds, which is 12 minutes. So if you use this once, you have to wait for another 12 minutes to use it again. And at the bottom, you can see 3. This is the energy cost. So to use this, you will consume 3 energy. Okay, Inflamer increase attack of all allied packs within a certain range of 50% by 50% for 180, 36, 33 minutes. It has a 10-minute countdown. Cooldown. So likewise, you have a lot of skills there. You can read for yourself and choose whichever you want. Personally, I would prefer wild pace at the start, so your packs can run fast to the frozen the frost statues to get that hold of that one, and also you can use the counter one, which is the poisoner, to reduce your enemy packs to get in there quick. So if you use both, which is 5 altogether, 3 plus 2 5. So it will have a huge strategic advantage, I think. So likewise, you can choose whichever you want to use, except now this one has the highest countdown wild outburst, which is 60 minutes, meaning only once it can be used within the whole period. So it will give 100% increase in damage of all packs, and then block. It will have healing block also on enemies, and no healing killer nourishes immune to this effect. Okay, so that's the basic idea behind skills. This is similar to what you do is in Lofty Hills. Lofty Hills, you personally set the skills and all, but here the skills is for everyone, not one person. So it can be targeted to one person, obviously, but it is so everyone. Only alliance officials and the leader of the alliance can set it. So that's about it, guys. So basically, it is in a nutshell, it's 30 versus 30 big fight in a separate battlefield, where the person or the alliance who gets the most points, or whoever gets to the limit 50,000 or 75,000, will win the battle, and then we'll get very handsome rewards. So that's about it. I think it may help most of you all who have not seen Winter Wars, and also some people who have participated still yet to grasp the idea. Okay, so and later on I will post actually a gameplay video as well for future people who are going to watch this and enjoy. Okay, happy